What's up, everybody? So, I want to talk about something. In the Bible, Matthew 25, there's this passage that Jesus is explaining to disciples and many other people. He's telling them, look, when the Son of Man comes, right, and he's all in his glory and everything, he's going to gather them together and be like, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me drink. When I was poor, you gave me things. You clothed me. When I was sick or in prison, you came to visit me. And the righteous will say, Lord, when did we do this? When did we feed you? Where were you so that we could feed you? Where were you thirsty so we could give you drink? Where did we come to see you when you were in prison or sick or alone? But rather, Jesus replies to them and says, as you've done to one of these least brethren, you've also done to me. In James 2, he also says, what good is it for somebody to say to somebody who is in need of clothing, of food, or of any need, really? He makes this general statement. What good is it to a brethren who is cold and hungry to say, be warmed and filled, and not give them what they need? See, something that is been brought to my attention is a lot of us in the Christian community are willing to pray for folks that have problems, but we ourselves are not stepping out to help them. Now, I'm not saying if you don't have anything to give that you should still find a way to give. Absolutely. If that's what God's convicting you, sure. But there's a lot of us that could be given that aren't giving, and instead we're just saying we'll pray for people. And the problem here is we're not obeying the Lord. Just because we pray, we think we're doing something right, but rather what we're doing is uttering words of, I don't want to do this. God, send somebody else to do it. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. We need to be out helping folks, giving to folks, tending to folks that need it. This world is passing away. What are we doing? This world is fading. What why are we wasting it on material things that don't matter when we could be helping folks? We are called to step out and give to the poor. We are called to step out and reach our hand out to those who are in need, whether they care or not, whether they will accept the gospel or not. We are called to love them. And love is not a word. Love is not shown by words. Love is not a feeling. Love is a verb. It's an action that we live out. So hear me when I say this. We don't merely pray that God would send somebody to fix this problem, to provide for this person, or bring healing to this person when we can give things. Why aren't we coming out of our own pocket to help them? Why are we making it somebody else's responsibility when we're called? There's something wrong in that. So, with that being said, there's a link in the description down below for a nice lady named Nana Esther. I've known her for a while. Nana has been a very, very lovely guide and help and grandmother to me. She is in need. She suffers from many diseases, many conditions that prohibit her from living a normal life like me. I have given to this lady, and I encourage you guys as well if you would like to help her in this stand to not only fight for her life, but also live. She's in a condition where she cannot live among normal people, nor can she work a job. Yet she's suffering because even the United States has turned their back on one of their citizens. This is what happens every single day. So let us, as brothers and sisters, come together and help Nana at least get by to another day. I have a GoFundMe dropped in the link. It's in the description. If you feel led to give, if you can give, please give. But as far as it goes with the message, don't just say words and pray for somebody to come do something when you can also be doing it yourself as well. God calls us to give, not just sit back and pray. We're called to action, not just words, not just a simple belief. We're called to live out the gospel as well. If we walk by the Spirit, if we live by the Spirit, let us also walk by the Spirit. What Galatians says. But God bless y'all.